Hey, what's up, guys? It's Tyson here, and this is my very first YouTube channel, and I just want to say welcome. And let me tell you a little about this channel and what it's going to be about. It's going to be like a fitness, self-improvement, health, and more like a vlog style type of channel. I've been wanting to start a YouTube for the longest time. I really have. I just don't know why, and today I just thought it was a perfect day. I just woke up with that mentality, and I was like, do it today, Tyson. What's the worst gonna happen? But other than that, I really want to show you guys how, like, through this channel, that you can change your life. If it's like your body, your mind, you can change it. You really can. And for all of you who don't know me that well, in my past, I've had a lot of injuries, a lot, and I've gone through a lot of like doubts and just being really down on myself. And most people nowadays, if they were to meet me, they're like, "What? Are you serious?" But yeah, was it freshman year? Well, no, eighth grade. Eighth grade. I was at my old school, Harding Northern, and I broke my left collarbone playing football. I was a running back. I was running into it, going to get a touchdown. This guy named Julius. Julius, if you watch this video, bro, thanks. But he hit me, late hit into the touchdown, broke my collarbone. And then freshman year, um, yeah, I was on varsity for running back, and this big old guy named Michael Dieter, he actually plays for Wisconsin now. He broke my right collarbone. Yeah, so I've had your fair share of collarbone break-ins. But after that, actually, I think it was like 4 months, like all the healing process and all that jazz, getting back to normal. My sophomore year, I had a major jaw surgery. My coronoids were too long. If you don't know what coronoids are, and coronoids are basically bones that help you open your jaw. And ever since I was younger, I would have problems opening my jaw. And over the years, it would just get smaller and smaller, and it was hard for me to eat like foods, And I would tell my mom, like, Mom, my jaw hurts. Like it's always cracked and popped, and she's like, oh, it's whatever, moms, they're like, it'll be okay, you'll get better. But she started noticing, like, the year before I got this like surgery, that it was getting really bad. So we started traveling around to doctors and just trying to see what was going on. And we went through so many, and they couldn't find the problem. And I think we went to a doctor in Cleveland. What it was? Yeah, and he found out that I had long coronoids, so we were going to get a surgery. And this surgery, they were just gonna open my mouth just a little bit and make little incisions, and they were gonna shave off my coronoids. And I think pretty sure your coronoids are supposed to be like right here, and they thought mine were like right here. But apparently, when they opened me up during the surgery, they were way too long. It was very rare, and I was actually sleeping. And I asked my mom and dad if they could perform an operation that, well, they had to cut from right here all the way across the other side of my head and actually peel like all the skin down in order to shave down that coronoid. Because if they were to go in from the inside and try to go up to my go up to the face or whatever, it could like possibly paralyze my face, and there's a whole bunch of things that just wasn't good at all. But yeah, after that I was in the hospital for, was it about a month, I think. And when I woke up, I thought I was just gonna leave that day. That's what I was supposed to do, just leave that day. But I ended up, I couldn't see, my face was all swollen, I was shaved bald. Oh yeah, it was horrible. It really was. And I honestly didn't want to go back to school. Like, to be completely honest with you, I did not want to go back to school. I was so embarrassed of like what people would think of me, and it was rough. I honestly, I kind of forgot what day I actually did go back to school, but I'm just so glad. Everybody was such good friends with me, and they just made me feel like nothing ever happened when I actually did come back. Yeah, it was kind of a rough part of my life when I had that huge jaw surgery. So if you guys didn't know, that's what that scar is from. Some people think it's a design, but some people, they know it's a scar. But yeah, and then after that, I actually had hip surgery. That hip surgery was on both. They had to make, was it 2 small incisions on both sides of my hips, and that's because I had labral tears, labral tears, whatever you call it. But yeah, I was on. They had to do my left hip first, at the beginning of the school year, and I was on crutches for like 6 months just for one hip. Yeah, tell me about it. And then after that, after I was able to walk in the other hip and recover, I had to get surgery on my right hip because both of them were torn. Oh man, like seriously, I don't get a break with this stuff, right? But after that, it was a junior year. I started to become a lot better, and my junior year, that's when I really started getting into lifting. And in my junior and senior, I really fell in love with fitness and bettering yourself. And just was it my junior? Oh, summer going into my junior year, I was lifting every single day. Every single day. You can even ask my best friends at the time. Like, there was not a day that I did not go to the gym. And when I came back junior year, everybody was like, man, like, Tyson, you're getting some gains, baby. I was like, oh yeah. People were starting to notice me, and I was feeling really good about myself. And that's kind of where it all started junior year. I've been lifting consistently for about 3 years now. Like, probably really serious, I'd probably say 2 years. But yeah, that's where my fitness journey started. And I was telling you guys all about my injuries, and you guys can do it. You guys can have a good body. You guys can live a better life. You guys can change your mind, because during all those times I've got injured, I wasn't able to do stuff I loved. And when you can't do things you love, you kind of get depressed, Yeah, I was actually depressed for a little while, and like now just thinking about it, I'm like, man. But you can change your mind, you can change your body, you can do so many things with your life. And I want to help people. I want to help people have a better life, do what they want to do. And I really hope this channel does that. And peace out, guys.